Hey guys, it's JC Poker here. Just want to make a post of 10 hands that I've marked from my most recent session of about 1,000 hands, all at NL25Z. Just kind of running the same way I have this whole month, but wondering if I can get away with some folds in some of these spots. I mean, this has got to be one of the nittiest pools online of any stake from what I'm seeing. So yeah, I'll just play some hands, maybe give a bit of commentary. Let me know. I've under-rep my hand to this point. He can obviously somehow slow play something like aces. He can have, you know, 2-pair, ace-queen, but I don't even know at this level if he's jamming any of those or if this is just sets only. So we get 2 fishes to come into the pot with me. Get a great flop. Bet about 60%. Get a call. The only card we probably don't want to see is a 9, and a 9 of hearts being the worst of the 9s. So we go for a check. It checks through. We decide to go for some value on the river, but then again, I'm thinking it's NL25Z versus a nit. What can he be calling with that I beat? Probably nothing. And I get proven that to probably be true, as he didn't even want to go for a value on the turn. This is an absolute whale. He sizes down on this turn, and I want to get all the money in by the river, so I go for a small raise here, looking to just pretty much pot commit him. And then he just goes for a donk jam on pretty horrible river. So this is a great flop here. I don't think I should be raising, considering Villain 20, who opened the pot, can definitely be raising on this board. And then I can make a decision. So folds through, and then I face another barrel here from Villain, and I think it's an easy jam versus a huge fish, short stack fish. He's going to be calling off pretty much 100% of what he's betting here. And I'm going to be ahead of a lot of it. So this is a whale who was opening 53% based on my HUD. It's definitely a loose flop call, but I think there's a lot of ways I can win the pot versus this guy. I don't love calling that river raise, but I mean, can't fold versus a player type like him. So this is a big time fish. I like checking these turns because I think they commit themselves by betting huge, thinking I have air, and I'm not going to be checking a hand like aces, so they're going to be betting big with all their queen X, their jacks, their 10x, and they're just going to have to call it off. He ends up just ripping it. And I get the bad but typical news from this month. I don't really want to be betting here. I know I can get value from club hands, but I don't think it's an ideal spot. I think it's just a check back and call river on most runouts. And we run into another set in a 3-bet pot. This hand was interesting versus short stack nitfish. So flop checks through. I go for a small value bet here. And I still have a lot of amazing rivers too. If I hit a flush and he does happen to have me beat with an ace that he slow played, he goes for a raise. I'm not loving it, but I have an easy call. And a non-club would make an easy fold for me if I faced a big bet villain on the river, but then I get probably the worst river in the entire deck for me, an 8, which makes me think I probably have to call this off. But I face the pot size bet, and I'm just hating life at this point. Go for the call, get the bad news. This is versus a huge whale. I think it's a simple raise on the flop. I don't love this turn, but I think it would be a mistake to not get any value from a lot of his range, which is going to contain 2 hearts, or even something like ace-8 that's still going to call to this bet. But he does hit a straight with 5-7 and hit a lot of 2 pairs on this exact turn card, I feel like, so I don't want to really size bigger than this. And then, yeah, horrible river. He ends up hitting 2 pair on the river. And I think this was just the 10th hand I marked super standard. Don't know why I marked it. But yeah, so those are 10 of the hands from my most recent about 1,000 hands that I've played today. Let me know what you think.